Oh man, Jesus has died in vain. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brotherhood of Gaming. There's a lot of things going on out there right now. We got quite a few videos coming in the future, very close by. But of course, first we had to take a break and take a look at the news and what filled up our Twitter feeds and a whole bunch of... Let's just come out and say it. The Sonic the Hedgehog trailer has finally come out. We've been waiting for this ever since we saw the posters of what the character was going to look like. It wasn't looking good. Everybody was panicking. And I guess maybe today their worst fears might have been realized. I don't know. But yeah, we're now going to finally take a first-hand look at the Sony Entertainment feature, Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, to be fair, the bar is pretty low when it comes to video game movies. We haven't really had any top-notch real good ones. I mean, there's a soft spot in my heart, and for a lot of people when it comes to the original Tomb Raider movie starring Angelina Jolie, the first Tomb Raider movie. And you could argue that that is actually a fantastic video game movie because it took a relatively simple concept at the time, and it was a pretty faithful adaptation, and it was entertaining to boot. So you know what? To say that we don't have any good video game movies, we actually do. Tomb Raider made bank, it made a lot of money, and it was a really good, faithful adaptation. And you know what? If that's all you can do, then good. If you can't be faithful, I mean, if you can't be great or good, at least be faithful. And they did that. So you know what? We did get something good out of it. The Mario Brothers movie, of course, set the bar as low as it could possibly go. The first Mortal Kombat movie, also, I personally think is a really good video game movie because once again, it took a concept and a plot that had almost absolutely nothing going for it except for like a couple of still screenshots, and it managed to make a very coherent movie out of it. I mean, sure, the CG in that movie has aged like trash, but you know what? We got something out of it. As for all the other video game movies out there, I can't say that they are any good. I mean, people have guilty pleasures for even Street Fighter, but those are more guilty pleasures for the performances of the actors. But you know what? Here we go. We're finally gonna take a look and react and talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, I love me some Sonic the Hedgehog. I grew up with both the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo. I grew up a Sega fan and a Nintendo fan. I was an only child. I was never part of the console war. I didn't have to be part of the console wars. I was luckily one of those children that had the luxury of both systems on my side. So on one side I had Mario, on the other side I had Sonic the Hedgehog, and so let's see. Let's just get it all out there and see if Sonic the Hedgehog is as bad as the like and dislike bar or thumbs up and thumbs down bar indicates. Here we go. Oh, we starting strong. He's got the speed going. Yes, got the rings. What do the rings do in the movie? Or are they in the movie? Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Move at the speed of sound. Check on the fastest hedgehog around.
Knockdown power across the entire Pacific Northwest. This needs someone who...
Gotta get the army involved, right?
We're dealing with. You're not suggesting who I think. You're suggesting we have no choice. What the? Are you in charge here? Yes, I am.
Nope!
Oh my god.
I'm in charge.
Allow me to clarify.
Oh my god.
In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Listen, pal. I don't know if you realize...
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benny. Nobody cares!
Oh, Jim, you're killing it.
Meow? Oh, come on.
Wasn't fast enough to avoid that, apparently.
It looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet.
Okay. All right, so he's got it down when he's...
Is that all you got? No, but thank you for asking. Whatever this creature is, our job is to secure it, neutralize it, see what makes it tick.
What? We got warp rings! They got warp rings in this bitch! Everyone has a Genesis! Sega Genesis, bitch!
Look at this! I took 9 million steps today.
He's unstoppable.
Stay in there and be quiet.
How much longer? I can't breathe in here.
Do you have your child in that bag?
No. I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
Oh,
It's not
God.
your child.
Smells like body spray in an old ham sandwich.
Oh, my God! They got him! Oh. That was good. Oh my God, guys. If I'm being completely honest, day one, we got it. We got it here. Movie of the year by a long shot. You thought Detective Pikachu was going to be number one? That. No. Sonic the Hedgehog the movie. Oh, I cannot wait to see this. This looks like the... Everybody said Super Mario Brothers was the worst movie with... set the bar really low. Here comes Sega once again. Hold my beer, bitch. Oh, wow. This is... There's I got a lot of opinions. This put a big smile on my face, because it feels like they're trying something. They're trying anything to make this work. And to be fair, there are some good things in it that I did like. I saw that they got a warp ring in there from Sonic 1 and 3. So, like, does it work like it should? Is it gonna... Well, apparently it does. I mean, it looked like, from what the brief second I saw in there, they were warping out of falling from the sky into what looked like a farm area. So we got warp rings. Do we have Chaos Emeralds? That I'd like to see. Again, okay, now, Sonic the Hedgehog's design. I'm still not digging it. I don't love it. In the face, he looks fine. Interestingly enough, yeah, I'd say the face is probably the least offensive, given what we've got to work with. The body, though, it's too much. I guess you could say. Like, there's too much going on. Like, I know that Sonic from the modern years, he's very, very, very scrawny. Arms and legs are very thin. But I don't know if what they did here is really any better, because it's... Clearly, this is not a real hedgehog like they would be in the real world. I mean, with Detective Pikachu and the world of Pokemon that they are inhabiting, all the animals live like that. So unless in Detective Pikachu we see an actual dog and an actual cat somewhere, unless all of the animals in Detective Pikachu in that Pokemon world are all just Pokemon, then I'm gonna have to criticize and raise the question, what the hell is Sonic? Because that's not what a hedgehog looks like in reality. So maybe they'll come up with some scientific reason as to why Sonic looks like that. Or maybe Sonic is from a different world. I mean, they got warp rings from what it looks like what we saw in the film. So if there's warp rings, that could imply that Sonic may not be from the real world. He may be from the planet Mobius, which is a thing. Dr. Robotnik, or Dr. Eggman being played by Jim Carrey, it's brilliant. And I can tell that Jim Carrey is having a lot of fun with the role, and just him having fun with the role puts a big smile on my face. I don't know if he's a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, the video games, or if he's seen anything with the Doctor in it, or if he's just hamming it up for the camera because he's Jim Carrey and they're not going to stop him. I don't know what it is, but you know what? I couldn't have... If you were to ask me, like, who would I have picked to play Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman? Fuck me, I don't know. I don't know who I could have picked to represent that character, because he's just as outlandish and crazy as the rest of the crew. But Jim Carrey's not a bad choice. He's definitely bringing it. At first, when you look at his design, it's like, okay, well, let's be a little realistic. They weren't going to make him look exactly like Doughboy from the actual games. There's no way they could possibly do that and get away with him looking like that and him also being part of the government. But they did get his signature mustache in there. They got the goggles thing going on. So, you know, they're passing him off like, okay, he was originally big, bad government agent guy. But even as a government agent guy, he was also outlandish and very egotistical. And I'm the boss. I'm in charge. I'm better than you. You're not worth my time. Go away. But the ending shot shows that, okay, so at some point, he's going to lose his marbles and finally look the part completely. And you know what? It doesn't look bad. However, I'm willing to bet money that that scene, that very short clip where we see him look full on Dr. Robotnik, I am willing to bet you that's going to be the last shot of the film, or that might be a post-credits scene. Because it just feel like I've been tricked by this too many times. Even the newest Tomb Raider movie, which I didn't think was really that good, we all kind of foresaw that coming when she's holding the pistols and she's like, I'll take two. Like, yeah, we saw that coming. That's going to be one of the ending scenes, bullcrap. And I feel like they're going to do the same thing with that one. Really, I think they just kind of put that in there because people, I guess, saw a screenshot of what Jim Carrey was going to look like in the role, and they were like, that don't look anything like Robotnik. But then they had to throw that in there just to be like, no, guys, hold on. He is going to look like Dr. Robotnik. You'll see. But yeah, I do feel like it's only going to happen after Sonic has beaten the ever-living hell out of Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik, and he's made him go completely cuckoo to the point that he doesn't care about his looks anymore. He's not trying to be upkempt. Now he looks like a complete crazy maniacal Dr. Robotnik. And we're going to see a post-credit scene with Jim Carrey's full-on face, bald head, Robotnik post-credits, or at the very end of the movie. That's how I feel about it. I hope I'm wrong, because I would like to see him actually look like the good doctor throughout most of the film, or at least a good half of it. But yeah, I'm willing to make that call right now that full-on Eggman's not going to be in the movie until post-credits or the very ending. Beyond that, though, the human characters, I don't think we know anything about them. I think it'd be pretty funny if they threw a Chris Thorndike sort of Easter egg in there. Like, everybody would hate it. Well, honestly, everybody's hating the movie before it's even out yet. Everybody hates the trailer. But I guess you could say I'm morbidly curious. It looks like a train wreck to a lot of people, or maybe they're being overly critical to... I really don't know what to expect. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog has always had a very weird history. I mean, he's been through retcons, he's been through tried and true reboots, trying to do new things. Sega has always been terribly ambitious, to a fault even, when it comes to Sonic the Hedgehog. Not knowing what to do with the character, not knowing what direction to go, and I feel like it's kind of continuing here with letting IPs like Sony give it a shot. Like, we don't really know what we're doing. We've got a little bit of a history with the character. We kind of know what he is, what he does, what he likes to do. We know that he goes after an insane Dr. Eggman person who captures woodland creatures for reasons. And that's it. That's really what Sonic the Hedgehog is. It's really the cartooniest of cartoon plots, and as a cartoon it works. And as an early video game it works. As a new video game, unless it's done right, it's all over the place. But yeah, the movie, I think I'm gonna love it, just because I don't even know if it's gonna be an ironic love, or I'm just gonna go into it knowing and expecting that this is gonna be something. I'm gonna see a treat here. It's kind of like Kevin Smith's Tusk, in how you sit there and ask, how do movies like this even get made? And then he sits there and he asks, well, why not? Like, it'd be fun for these movies to exist. I feel the same exact way about this movie right here. Like, why not? It seems like it's too much fun. Maybe it looks bad. The CG on Sonic, I may not be the best judge of CG work, but when it comes to CG in Detective Pikachu and in Sonic the Hedgehog, they look kind of toe-to-toe to me. I mean, I've heard others saying that, oh, Detective Pikachu CG looks way better than Sonic the Hedgehog's. I'm sitting here like, they look exactly the same to me, dude. Like, if you were to put Sonic... If I didn't know Sonic was not a Pokemon and was an actual character, if you put Sonic's CG model in the world of Detective Pikachu, the movie, I probably would not be able to identify or tell the difference that the one didn't belong in there. They look pretty similar to me, man. But yeah, I don't really know. I hope it's a good movie. I mean, wouldn't that be amazing? Like with 218,000 dislikes compared to 144,000 likes. Wouldn't that be amazing if this movie turned out to be incredibly good? That would be something, wouldn't it? Like a genuine surprise. Like, it turns out, movie of the year, for real. This beats Avengers Endgame. You thought Avengers Endgame was going to be the best movie of the year? No. Sonic the Hedgehog, bitch! But, wow, you know what? The trailer did its job. If it pissed you off, if you're a jaded Sonic fan and you're living in the past, I mean, I love Sonic games. I've always been a Sonic fan all my life. I don't know what to tell you. I'm on board, but that's because I just don't know where to go anymore with the series, and I don't think anybody knows where to go with the series anymore. Sega doesn't know. Sega's tried. Sonic Forces was a flop. If you like the game, good for you. Sonic Mania was fantastic. Beyond that, I have absolutely no idea where anybody knows where Sonic is going anymore. So they're just trying anything right now. Yeah, people hate the trailer. I don't care. See if it works. But it put laughs on my face. My face was giggling. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to be there day 1, November. Here we come. So yeah, people, please let me know in the comments below. What did you think of this trailer? Did you hate it? Do you love it? Do you think it's going to be fun? Do you think it's going to be funny? I'm all over the place. I have no idea. All I know is it makes me smile. Jim Carrey's loving it, so I'm loving Jim Carrey. He's having fun with it, so I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to go in not expecting it to be serious. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. You're not supposed to take it serious. And we're just going to see where this goes. This looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. It's been a blast. This is William Morris from the Brotherhood of Gaming. We'll see you next time with some videos that are being worked on. Meanwhile, you can go ahead and subscribe and click that little bell for the notifications so you can become part of our little notification squad and keep up with videos as they come out in the near future. And also be sure to check our merch store where you can buy Brotherhood of Gaming merchandise. If you want to wear our logos so that you can support the show, that would be absolutely fantastic and amazing. Thank you so much for doing so, and we will see you next time.